Good morning. Happy Friday Groove Day. How is everyone? Hope you're doing good and that you've had a fabulous week. It is Friday. Super, super happy. Good morning, Gina. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Hello, Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot. Hello, hello. How are you? So I'm looking over here and it says that it's still waiting for me. I think there's just a little bit of a lag. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay, now it shows that I've been on. I don't know why it does that. There's like a little bit of lag. I'm looking at it from my telephone. Anywho, hope you are all doing well and everything's going good. I actually cheated a little bit this morning. I got a head start on my coffee because I woke up super early. So I needed a little something because I was lagging. So get your cup of coffee, tea, whatever you like to drink in the morning. I'm going to pour myself some more coffee. I made sure that I saved some for the show. Hey, Seascape. Nope, you didn't miss it. You're right on time. Good morning. Hey, Lottie B. How are you? Hugs, hugs, hugs. I was supposed to get up early this morning. I've been doing pool exercises. Hey, Fatima, for my hip. And I went to physical therapy yesterday to find out that they think, because I've been doing physical therapy since February, and I've gotten better, but the pain is still there. So I'm now going to be sent to orthopedic because to see what we can do about the pain management. He thinks that, or my physical therapist thinks that I have a hip impingement, which basically the hip gets stuck and locked or snagged. I forgot the words that he used in the socket part. And that's what's creating a lot of pain. It creates arthritis, which is the problem. So yeah, good times, good times. But the one thing I have learned through this entire process, and I think it's very important for all of us to keep this in mind when we're going through any type of healing, whether it's physical healing or mental healing, is that patience part, right? Because I'm so over this. It's been a really long journey in dealing with this hip issue, but because of trying to find that patience and working with it and knowing your limits, that's the other thing. Like I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, I got to go get in the pool and do my exercises. But I was so exhausted from the yesterday because I had my physical therapy. And then from there, I had a one-on-one Pilates session with a woman that's been helping me with my hip as well. And I'm tired. I'm tired. Now, back in my 20s, I would have been like, oh, you can do it. Just push through it. Just push through it. And I woke up this morning and I said, yeah, there's no need for any of that. I'm tired. My body's tired. So I'm going to listen to that and just chill. So listen to your body. Your body will tell you what you need. So Gina, the thing with the chiropractor, I've done chiropractor for years. It's like a temporary relief. Like they'll probably be able to make some adjustments that will bring in some temporary relief, but ultimately, and I'm not really sure what exactly they can do with the hip. I know that they can align like my back, and I'm sure a lot of things are out of alignment. It's not a really bad idea, but I think I'm gonna wait and go to the orthopedic first and see what they suggest. And then we'll go from there. Hey, Viviani. Good morning. Happy Friday. Hope all is well. So let's get ready to dive in. I think what I'm going to do this morning, yeah, you're so right, Seascape. We still need a day of rest in between. Okay, you're also in physical therapy, and alternate days are best to give your body rest and recuperate. Lots of water. Absolutely. I need to work more on that waterfront. I swear, whenever I love drinking water, it's not that I oppose it. I absolutely love drinking water, but I literally have to go to the bathroom like every second, it feels like, and I can't get anything done. And it's so frustrating. So, but yes, I need to do my up my water intake. Couldn't figure out my words there. Thank you, Lottie B. Thank you. I take all of those healing vibes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Gina. Yeah, it's it stinks. I get frustrated sometimes, especially when I get up is a that's a thing because I have to get up and make sure that before I take a step that everything is in position, that I'm not going to fall. And hey, it can probably help to lose a little weight too. So we're still working on that as well. But there's a lot of things in play. We're heading. I'm headed in the right direction, and that's what matters. It's going to take a little bit longer than I anticipated to get there. Okay, so Spirit laid it on my heart this morning to mix up my decks. I've done it a couple of times, but it's not really something that I do. So let's see what comes up, because I thought that was really interesting. So I'm up here pulling all these cards out of the boxes just so I don't have to take too long trying to choose which deck I'll be choosing from. So I'll randomly be choosing from different decks, and let's see what messages we get. Uh-oh. So we have forgiveness. Communication. And renewal. Nice. I'm just going to do 3 cards of these. And hey, Sacred Hag, how are you? Happy Friday. Uh-oh. We have abundance. Trying to see what's calling out to me. Picking all your favorites and putting them together. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. See what messages come through. Hey, Sylvia. Hello, hello. Hey, Katie. Good morning. We have discipline with time. And oh, okay. That one wants something to say. And the sacred temple. All right. Bringing in that forgiveness, right? You always hear me say that that's a gift. The abundance, it brings in more for you. It creates better flow when we're in that state of allowing ourselves to forgive, whether that's forgiving someone else or forgiving yourself, and creating that flow. When we don't allow forgiveness to happen, it just builds up. Ironically enough, this card came out too, but I only picked one card, and that's the card of anger, right? So we're storing in that anger because we haven't allowed ourselves to forgive. Ultimately, that's the gift for you. It's not for that other individual. That's for you to be able to release whatever feelings of resentment or anger or whatever that feeling is towards that other individual, to be able to let that go. Communicating those feelings to yourself. If you have the opportunity to communicate with that other individual, wonderful, but it's not necessary. So it's about you communicating, releasing that. it's just that time, the more that you hold on to that, it grows. It's like a virus, right? That just grows and just creates all this heaviness. So being disciplined and knowing when you need to give that forgiveness. And sometimes it may not be right away, and that's okay. That's okay. Don't put that pressure on yourself, but it is something ultimately you want to make your way to so that you can have that renewal, right? And restore your sacred temple. So look at the heart there. So to restore that heart. And that's that message there. Good morning, Terrell Sash, Gerald. How are you? Hope all is well. Oh, thank you, Gina. Yes, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Much appreciated. Hey, Flowing. Good to see you. Isn't that a beautiful card? I love this card. So it's important for us to renew our sacred temple. Okay. Let's see what else we get here. This is going to be, I'm a little disheveled as I'm pulling from different decks here, so bear with me. Something new. Oh, good, Katie. Honey, I'm giving you my love. I know you're going through a lot over there, so I'm glad that you have your art to help you to renew and to restore. We have openness. Oh, okay, that was way too many cards but the one that flipped over on the top of that group, I'm going to take that. That's patience. And clarity. So we have openness, patience, and clarity. Where is... Interesting. Nutrition. Your body is your temple. Try changing your eating habits. All right. Yeah. Let it flow. Let it go. And let it flow. You got this, Katie. We have dreams. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. And ouch. Hi, Nanette. How are you? It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. And the last card, we have passion. Okay, so this is a lot about what they're saying is about feeding your souls. How are you feeding your soul? This is not food in the literal sense as far as nutrition, although a good diet is always important, right? But they're saying being open to how you are nourishing yourself mentally and physically and spiritually, right? It's about us really, how are we feeding? Are we putting too much? There's so much going on right now. I know with politics and the political world, and just had the DNC, but how much are you, if it's feeding you in a positive way, awesome. Because I know it was really hyped, the DNC, and it was really cool. But There's so much of other things that are going in the world. So just media in general, how much of that are you taking in? Being mindful of that, because it can become overwhelming. It can be too much sometimes. And who are you surrounding yourself around? Are these people draining your energy? Are they people that are uplifting you? So how are you nourishing yourself? Being patient in that process, right? Having patience with whatever it is that you're going through, right? What are they saying about dreams? So what are the desires? What are you open to? What is it that you want to accomplish in life? They're saying, like, whatever you're going through, whatever you're experiencing, look past that of what it is that you want to create. What do you want to bring into your life? Getting clarity on that. So as you're feeding your soul with those things that feel good, also look at what it is that you want. What's the desire there? Your passion. What is your desire and your passion? Getting clear on that. So that's what you can open the doors and to bring into your life. So that's going to be very important for you to do, especially as you're transitioning and going through whatever it is you're going through. So for instance, as I was talking about my hip, right? I'm nourishing myself with things that help me to restore this hip. So the passion, the desire is to be able to do the things that I love to do without being in pain. So going hiking and doing my walks and being able to get up off the couch, right? So that's the desire, that's the outcome that I want. So when I put myself into that flow, that is what I'm wanting and creating to bring into my life. And I will accomplish that and get that, but you also have to have that patience. All right. So that's that message there. Hey, Susan. Good morning. Happy Friday. Hey, Be Still and Know. Good to see you. Arlene. Hello. Hello. Happy Friday. Welcome, everyone. Oops. Okay. So for those of you just joining, I got a message this morning. Spirit told me to kind of mix it up and pull from different decks. So that's what I'm doing. So far, pretty cool. Let's see what else we get. As I take a sip of coffee. Oh. Wasn't sure how the coffee was going to turn out this morning. I had like about this much left. Like each of my bags, I have like about 3 different bags, and I had like this much coffee left in each. So I just took them all and mixed them up, praying for an okay cup of coffee. But it's not bad. It's okay. Yes, yes. Susan says, I'm nourishing myself on the sheer joy and positivity from the DNC. So refreshing after too much negativity. Absolutely. Absolutely. So that was a good soul nourisher. And I swear it was like a concert, right? You look it out in the audience. I said, oh my God, that feels like a concert. Super cool. Ziggy B, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Good to see ya. I have neighbors that are constantly fighting at the top of their lungs. Oh, sacred hag, I'm so sorry. They just started up again. Can you put on some music and crank it up to kind of drown out the noise? Would that be helpful? You know, I used to have some really loud, noisy neighbors, and I went and I bought one of those big utility fans. Man, you put that sucker on, it drowns out everything. So, headphones, there you go. Yep, noise canceling headphones. Whatever you got to do. That just stinks. I'm so sorry. Oh, Seascape, I love that. I was dancing, crying. It was beautiful. You know, I need to return to that. I used to do different dances, and it's amazing how much music really affects you. I learned this from, oh, what is this motivational speaker's name? Gina something. She's a New Yorker, really good speaker. She did, oh gosh, I can't think of her last name, but she had this workshop and she did this thing of where you put on different music. She's like, okay, now we're going to like feel into her anger or whatever might be residing in there. And so pick out a song that's going to be your angry song. So I think I picked out some really hard rock song, and just the dancing. I'm just like, and it just, the release was so powerful. And then it was like a love song to you to pick out a song. And I picked out this beautiful song, and then you just dance and in the love. And then the another one was sadness, you know, like a song so that you can just grieve and release whatever that you may be holding on that you feel sad about. And so she took you through all these different emotions, and you got to pick your own songs of what it is that you want. Well, actually, I take that back. During the workshop, she had her own music that she played. But later, when I did it, you know, I was able to pick out my own songs. Wow. You want to talk about something being so powerful? Sacred Hag, I think you should do that. And you can have your own yell fest. They'll be like, why is she yelling down there? But it is a very, very powerful exercise. Highly recommend. The release that comes with dancing with no abandonment is totally cathartic. Yes, yes, it is. All right. There you go, Susan. Turn out for what? Yes. I think everybody needs to blast that today and just jump around, feel good. Exactly. Different playlists for different things. Me too. Ziggy B says, I don't know what I would do without music. I listen to music every day. My choice is based on how I'm feeling. Yep. And as Katie says, get yourself a playlist for every purpose. Feel the joy. Yes, Arlene. Oh. Some cards flipped over here. Look at that, exactly three cards. We have knowledge, we have humor, and we have discovery. All right. It says admit your vulnerabilities. Uh-oh. Happiness. Yeah. Look at patience coming out again. Oh, so Dolly's driving back from the East Coast. Let's send her some beautiful prayers for a safe return. That's exciting. If you haven't seen, she posted a photo on her page. You got to check that out. So beautiful. East Coast in the summertime is so pretty. And of course, the fall is like, I'm so excited. I'm going back east for the fall. I haven't been back in fall in a very long time, so I'm hoping to catch some amazing leaf changes. So super excited about that. So bringing in that knowledge, like what are your vulnerabilities? Allowing yourself to be open to what makes you vulnerable. allowing yourself to be open about that and to really step into that vulnerability. The more that we allow our vulnerabilities to come forth, the more that we could really become our authentic selves. And it's kind of scary sometimes because there's that fear of being judged, or that fear of like, sometimes it could just be scary when we take off that mask. I know for years I wore a mask because it was like, I don't know, I didn't want to be my weird, crazy, silly self sometimes, because I was taught, when you're out in public, you're supposed to act a certain way and supposed to be a certain way. Um, and of course, there's still some rules that apply to certain things or whatever, but really embracing who you are, bringing in more humor, right? I think we take things a little bit too serious. And so, especially when it comes to ourselves. So Spirit's saying here, just lighten up a little bit. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be in that space. Learn to be happy with it, be silly with it, right? Discover, it's like rediscovering yourself, discovering what it is that makes you vulnerable so that you can put more light on that. And so you can what they're saying is to normalize this. You want to be able to normalize your vulnerabilities as opposed to shying away from them. So have more patience with yourself. Be patient as you learn this discovery of really who you are, the authentic part of you. So that's that message. What am I using? Okay, so this one, I have 3 different decks. You're putting me to the test here, Scott, because I have boxes scattered everywhere. Okay. So this one, the first card, this one, where it says admit your vulnerabilities, that's the Divine Energy Oracle. That's Sonia Choquette. And then the happiness one, that's the Sacred Destiny. This one by Denise Lynn. I love that one. And then the patience one, this is the messages from mermaids. So we're mixing it up today. Hey, K Travel Tarot, how are you? Hello, hello. Oh, flowing, take a break with your joints. I know we don't want you being in pain, so you're welcome, Scott. Susan says, sometimes if you just smile, no matter what, it raises your energy and everything seems better and better. Absolutely. Yes. Sometimes you just need to smile. Okay, let's see what else we get here. We have curiosity. Humor came back out. Ugh, come on, cards. Having like groups of them wanting to flip over this morning. And flexibility. So curiosity, humor, and flexibility. Oh. Look what came back out again, the discipline, the time card. That's funny, Sylvia. Curiosity, humor, and flexibility. What divine beings do I pray to for that? Oh, I love it. Oh, you just got a text from her? How about that? Katie says, I just got a text from Dolly. She will be home tomorrow AM. I just love how she felt us. She sure did. Oh, send her some love. Okay, I have the giraffe. You are able to see what is in store for the future. And then we will pull one from here. We have the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So this is still tying into patience, right? Having patience in whatever you're going through right now. And whatever comes up for you, Spirit is saying to get more curious. I'm in this weird transition period right now. A lot going on with work and my business, and it's just all this weirdness, right? So what I'm allowing myself to do is to have that patience, but also getting really curious about, okay, if I go this way, what begins to open up for me? Or if I try this, what begins to open up? So really just trying to have a little bit of, instead of being stressed, which I'm not going to lie, the stress does come up a little bit, but instead of really focusing on the stress, putting my energy in focusing on the possibilities. So getting curious about that, being disciplined on like checking in of where I am, what emotions are coming up for me, what am I experiencing, right? So Spirit is saying to, again, to lighten up, like don't take so much on that it just overwhelms you. So learning to, when you're able to release and not create all this resistance, things become a lot more clear, right? As it says, you become like that giraffe. You get to look over everything and you can kind of see, you're able to see what's in store for the future. Things begin to open up. So lighten up, bring a little bit more humor into the situation, allowing yourself to be flexible because your commitment is being tested, right? It's like these little tests and things that we go through, but look at them as little mini adventures. Ooh, if I do this, okay, I wonder what's going to come up or what's going, what kind of experience am I going to have? So it's all about perspective, looking at it from a different way. So having that flexibility to look at things differently. And that's that message. Yes, flowing. Exactly. A lot of change in letting go. Let it go and let it flow, right? Flowing knows all about flow. Her name is in constant flow. All right. Let's see what else we get here. We have renewal that came up again. Encourage. Uh-oh. That's too many. I'm just going to shuffle from this little group that fell out. Honesty. Katie says, please look at everything through grateful eyes. Even our struggles is the fastest way to manifest more than you desire. Beautifully said, Katie. Thank you. Okay. Oh, following my truth. I thought it said flowing for a second there. Following my truth, believing in and following my inner truth helps me to live in an authentic and empowered life. Love that. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. All right, and one more. And the inner healer. Nice. Ooh, okay. This is a beautiful message right here. They're saying have the courage to really step into who you are. If you really take that time to sit with yourself and ask yourself, your body, whether in your mind, what needs healing? What do I need to focus on and work on right now? And if the answer doesn't come to you, they said, then just focus on working on all of it, your whole body, your whole mind. Okay, it's essential for us to have these renewals for ourselves. This is really good when to look into getting some type of energy healing, or maybe it's working with someone to, whether it's a therapist or a coach, to talk about what changes are needed for you in your life, like to talk them out, following your truth, right? Again, this says believing in and following my inner truth helps me to live authentically in an empowered life. Have the courage to really step into what is truth for you or what the truth should be. This is going to create the freedom that is needed. This freedom card, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Wouldn't it be wonderful to be able to create your own happiness and just feel really good? This is why it's important for you to be honest with what it is that you need, taking that time to do the inner healing. What needs to be healed? Look how she's planted her roots there, the trees. We have the butterflies for transformation, the healing that's taking place there. So allowing yourself to figure out what is it that I need to focus on healing. So for all you ladies, if you need help exploring that, I do provide what I call my discovery session with coaching. Send me an email. Let's talk about it. It is my name right here. SonjaRayneLee@gmail.com. But it's important for us to figure out what it is that we need to work on so that we can begin that healing process, so we can create our own happiness. So that's that message. You like the multiple decks? Oh, yes. Let me know if you like this way. It was really interesting how that message came through this morning. But yeah, great call. I agree, Susan. Which deck is that, Katie? Which one do you like? This is my Soulful Women's deck. Which one is this one? Oh, this one's the Soul's Journey. And then this is the Earth, what's it called? Earthcraft deck. All right. Let's see what else we get here. Oh, the Earthcraft. Yes, the art is just really gorgeous, isn't it? This is the one. This is the Earthcraft one. Beautiful art. Okay. My challenge is to figure out, like, it's like almost like a puzzle. I'm like, oh, wait, this one goes here. This one goes here. Okay, Gina, thank you for stopping in. Have a fantastic weekend. And yes, be well. Take care of yourself. Oops. We have risk. Uh-oh. Oh, something flipped over. I don't know. They want to flip over in groups today, so I'll pick two more from this. We have change, risk, change. And integrity. Risk, change, and integrity. Is that two cards or one? Oh. Well, I'm going to take both of them. They came out together. We have the Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. And we have the Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Beautiful. Come on. Like stuck to the table. Oh, wow. The Dreams card came back out again. Isn't that something? Okay. This is at the bottom. Soothe. It's about soothing ourselves, right? When things feel like chaos. I mean, we're coming next week, we'll be out of Mercury retrograde. And we just went into Virgo sun. So there's a shift that's happening here. And I don't know for a lot of you if you've experienced, to me, the energy felt like this whirlwind. There was like this big whirlwind. And like last week, I was so caught up in that whirlwind that it was intense. And so now I feel like I'm coming out on the other side of it. Things feel like they're settling down a little bit. But I had to do a lot of soothing, self-soothing. So that card just feels so like, whew. And so I feel like they're saying like the energy's coming down. It's like it's going to be they're saying things are going to like slow down. They're going to be in a little bit more of a calmer energy, but to allow yourself to make sure that you're still doing that soothing part, taking care of yourself. And for some of you, it feels to really step into that space of self-care. The word risk comes up because Sometimes some of you, and self included, you get so caught up in having to take care of everyone else around you that you forget to take care of you. So being mindful for that, and it may feel like kind of risky, like I don't have time or I'm too busy. I got this going on. I got these kids to take care of, or I got this family member that I need to tend to, whatever the case may be. The heart guardian says to love and let yourself be loved. So bringing in that self love, making that change for yourself so that you can bring in more love to you. Surround yourself with protective energy. It's important to protect ourselves, especially when we're caught up in things and things are going crazy. What is it, again, that feeling? What is it that you want to have? What do you want to experience so that you can bring that into existence for yourself? And everything else is also always being in integrity. That's important, right? For us to be in integrity with whatever that we're doing for ourselves. But allowing yourself, like giving yourself permission, that's the word that comes up, permission. So being able to give yourself permission to do that without guilt, without guilt. So that's that message. Oh, wow, Susan, that's intense. Okay. Hey, just be in integrity and feel into the heart of what feels right to you. Trusting yourself and allowing that protective energy to be around you as you're making that change, that choice, that decision. So, blessings to you. Katie said, I had to yell at my ego to shut the hell up. It was taking me down the guilt aisle. No way. Serves no purpose. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Praying that you continue self care. We must take care of our own selves. Great reminder to love and let yourself be loved. We need to love ourselves as much as we love others. Thanks. Isn't that so important? It's so true. We can pour so much into others, but we forget about pouring into ourselves. Take care of yourself before you can take care of others. Exactly, Flowing. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful message. Okay. I'm going to do one more and then we will do the message for the weekend. So I can send you all off on your way to enjoy the rest of your Friday and your weekend. Ooh, come on, cards. These have been a little tricky today. They get like that sometimes. Oh, you're welcome, Susan. Right? It does go fast, Seascape. So we have focus. Gratitude. And communication. So focus, gratitude, and communication. I'm going to grab another deck from here. Oh, let's make this, okay, let's make this one fun. I'm going to pull one from my happy little yoga, one from the inner effing peace in a rebel card. Let's see what this should be interesting. Oh, you're welcome, K Travel Tarot. Thank you, everyone, for showing up today, making this a beautiful Friday, kickoff to Friday. kick off to the weekend. I think this is my favorite card out of this deck. Someone just called me a dreamer. I was so shocked. I almost fell off my unicorn. Isn't it interesting how the word dream came up again? Oh, there we go. Don't just do something. Sit there. Surf the serenity. Okay. And one more. Oh, okay. Well, that came flying out fast. All right, I'm going to save this one. That's hilarious. All right, we know the rebel cards can be a little brutal. So the focus on your dreams, focus on what it is that you want, right? To create, again, going back to one of the previous messages about creating that happiness. It's okay. Be a dreamer. Let's fall off your unicorn. Dream about unicorns. Dream about, like, as they say, the world is your oyster. It really can be if you align yourself with what it is that you want, so that you can move towards that goal and to actually be open to receiving it, right? Being in gratitude. So don't just do something, sit there, reflect. What is it that you want to bring in there? Surf the serenity. Like when you're bringing in and practicing manifestation, it's all about being in alignment with it, feeling it, knowing that you already have it. Okay. When we feel that and know that this is mine, this is what I already have. And I've shared this story before. The first time I had manifested, didn't even know I was manifesting. I wanted to go to Hawaii. And then it was like, I just knew in my body, like I could feel it in every cell. I'm going on this trip, but had no idea how I was going to get the money. And then boom, it happened. I got the money and I went. That's the short end of the story, but it's a great story. Learning to be verbal about this, communicating it, right? So now this is what Rebel has to say about it. Stop fucking whining about it. Communicate says no one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world. So do it. Don't whine and complain about what you don't have. Step into what it is that you want. Be grateful for what you already have and be open to receiving more. All right, so there we go. The rebels always know how to go, it just like gives it to you, doesn't it? Oh, love you too, Seascape. Thank you. I love starting the day with you all as well. Yeah, exactly. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, stop whining. Step into your dreams. Yeah, those are great cards. I love that. That was cool. All right. Let me give you a message for the weekend. Although that was a pretty darn good message. I'm going to pull an African goddess card. That was good. Have you guys seen the movie I went to go see last weekend, Twisters? It was really good. Like, I was surprised because I love the movie Twister with Helen Hunt and I forgot the guy's name, but I love that movie. It's hokey, it's fun. This one was a lot more serious, like a drama, a lot of action. It was better than I thought it was going to be. So, if you like those type of movies, I I say go see it. It's good. I enjoyed it. Yes, very important. Thanks for pointing that out, Katie. Also, be grateful for what you do not have yet because it's on the way to you. Absolutely. Yes, I love so the thing about like when they do remakes and things like that, I always get nervous that they're going to mess up the first movie. But this one, they kept it's different. Different characters, different storyline, but they kept it aligned with the first one, I felt. And so they were respectful. It's good. I really liked it. So if you're looking for a good action film, check it out. Oh, you guys, this is beautiful. This is perfect. This is Yasigi, and she says to live out loud. Live out loud. Let's read the message. Where are my glasses? So Yasigi, this goddess, she's the element here is water. She has the reputation of being a free-spirited party goddess. Oh, okay. So express yourself. You have something to say. Share your voice and magic. Express your you-ness. Oh, okay, I got to pin that. I love that. Express. Oh, I can type. Express your. Oh my gosh, Sonia, come on. Y O U Eunice. There we go. Express your Eunice. How awesome is that? The way you express yourself won't make everyone happy, right? We talked about that earlier, and that's okay. You are not meant to. Living out loud and self expression looks different on everyone, right? Because we're our own unique selves. For outgoing extroverts, self expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the louder parts of their personalities for loved ones. So there you go. Oh gosh, watery eyes again. Just be you. Exactly, Flowing. Just be you. Ooh, I'm glad they didn't start up until the end of this. um, I'm so attracted to your uniqueness. I celebrate each of you for your energy. Oh, Katie, and I love your uniqueness. Yes. So, everyone, that's your message. That's your assignment for this weekend. Go out and express your you-ness. All right. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Love you all. Be well. Take care of yourselves. Pour love into you and be well. Oh, hey, Jay. Yes. Hi, how are you? Watch the replay. Great messages today. Um, oh, yes, Susan. Susan says, have a fantastic weekend and all you wonderful spiritual friends. Smile and expect all the good things and take a moment to dance like you could care less who's watching. Absolutely. All right. Blessings, everyone. Be well.